Sit back and kick up your feet. Have a seat and listen to the street. It's Splatts Unicorn Podcast. Drinking beer and smoking grass at the Splatts Unicorn Podcast. It's a gas at the Splatts Unicorn Podcast. It's badass.
Miss you, Mom. And I think about you every day. I love you. R.I.P. Mom, I miss you so much. Your words and your touch. When things get rough, you gave me words of wisdom. Made me feel like a prince in my own kingdom. But now you're gone and my kingdom is lost. Empty soul with no guide is taking its toll. You were my anchor and my rock. Although I was never good at the sun part, you still love me with every beat of your heart. Just wanted to tell you that I feel you all around me. And my love for you, Ma, will never fade away. And our memories will forever stay in my heart and in my soul. I will never let you go. And even though I fall into darkness, sometimes I hear your voice in my head tell me to rise above this. And then the tears start to pour. No one can replace the love you bore. I love you, Mom. May you be sad no more. Cause it's dear Mama. I love you more. Yeah. I feel your hug, Mom. And I know you're up there somewhere laughing at my shenanigans. But I miss you every day. I love you. See you in May.
Dedicate this episode to my mother. She's been passed away for some time now, and this day is hard for me. But I just want to dedicate this episode to her, and also to all you other mothers out there, whether you be a stepmother, your birth mother, your foster mother, you're a fur baby mom. Everything, anything with a mother in the title, even, doesn't matter. Even if you have kids that aren't yours and you still call them your children. So mostly this is dedicated to my mom because I love her. I miss her. Sometimes I wish she was here to guide me through some of the bullshit in life, but she did, raise me. She did raise me to, I guess, carry on after she was gone, so to speak. I mean, it's not like I stopped learning when she passed. It was just, I don't know. It's like you need your mom, right? You need your mom to guide you. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Your mother is your guide through life, right? Sure, there's some shitty moms out there, but hey, maybe they didn't get the right, proper, way of showing things when they were little, Not everybody leads a glamorous life, although everybody wants to believe that. But my mom, you see, she always seemed to have a positive outlook on anything. And I think maybe that's where I get this two-sided every story, because she always, kind of told me, well, there's always this side of the story, It's not just your opinion or your way of believing. And I'm just going to say out there, if your mom is still around and let's say you're holding a grudge against her, right? I would advise that you make amends. Make amends with your mother, because when she's gone, you're going to regret every fucking millisecond that you didn't spend time, or you didn't spend time with her and you were just angry for no reason, right? And it happened to me, I was very mad at my mom at a young age, and this is the breakdown, right? At that time, I thought my mom was like, just didn't love me or whatever, I was a kid. And when she did certain things, I took that personally, right? And I'd like to give a shout out to my older sister since she took over from where my mom left off in that situation. But for a long time, 10 years or so, I held a grudge, right? I still saw my mom. It wasn't like we were not talking, but every time I was going to visit her or something, I had to be the asshole and like make her cry because I was making her feel bad for something that she did. When it turns out I was the fucking prick kid. I was the asshole kid. You know, now that I'm older and I look back, it's like, God, what did I put that woman through? You know, she wasn't the asshole. I was. So that whole grudge after she passed, it hit me hard, right? It hit me super hard because I was like, all that time I was mad, just mad for nothing. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't. I would give that all back to have my fucking mom back right here with me right now. And we never. I was a mama's boy. I was the last of five, and I'm pretty sure by the time they got to me, they were fucking tired of children. That's why I don't understand these people with fucking 19 kids and shit. But and I felt like my mom took a little extra care of me because I was the baby. She would say that even till the day she died. You'll always be my baby, blah, blah, blah. And I used to be like, shut, no, don't say that. I'm a fucking grown-ass man, right? But now I miss it. I miss her telling me that. I miss the little things. It's like when I was little. I can't remember really what age I was. And I would go up and I'd tell my mom a joke. I'm sure it was a dad joke or something back then, what we call now. And she was like, oh, okay, you're a commodian, right? And I was young. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. What the fuck is a commodian? And a commode is a fucking toilet. So basically my mom was telling me in a joking way, and I think this is where I get my little humor from. She's like, you're a commodian. And just basically my jokes were shitty, she was saying to me in a loving way. Excuse me. And I would go and try and come up with a better joke. I'd sit there and come back. Oh, you're a commodian, Man, I miss my fucking mom. Yeah. I mean, she introduced me when I was a kid to Jonathan Winters and Red Skelton and all these older comedians that I had no clue. Bob Hope. She was definitely into Bob Hope, but she's the one that would she would show me these things, and now that I'm older, I'm like, man, that's where it started. This making people laugh, and she would show me these things. She would go rent the video of Red Skelton live or Bill Cosby himself or something like that. But I used to love about my mom, and Nintendo first came out, Zelda's out, and my mom would sit there and she would play Legend of Zelda with me and help me get through puzzles, and we would work on it together, right? And that's why that game is very dear to my heart. And it was really good times with her. I mean, there were some bad times, but I was a young kid. I was rebelling against the world. I hated the fucking world. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all went through this stage in life. And, she used to, I'll tell you the story about one time we were going to church and we were picking up my sister, and I had to be about 6 or 7, right? And and this is we didn't have car seats and shit back then. We just strapped in and went. But but they didn't close the door all the way, and I'm like the little guy, and I'm stuck in the end of this. I think it was like a white Dart or something. I could be totally wrong on this, of the car. So they didn't shut the door all the way, and we're all packed in there, and we turn this corner, and I fly out. I fly out of the car. I mean, we weren't going 50 miles an hour. We're just turning the corner. And, I got this fucking knot on my head. It's horrible. So my mom's like, oh, you'll be all right. She takes me to church, right? And I mean, nowadays you'd be like, take him to a fucking hospital. But then, oh, you got a knot on your head. Let's go to church. God will take care of you. So she takes me up there. They put me in front of the congregation and my mom, and she's like, you did this. And as the people are praying or whatever they're bullshitting, my head's just like, and I start looking like, what the fuck was it? Arnold with the football head, right? And shit like that, I think about. I'm like, wow, my mom was just like, I get at the time she was just trying to get Jesus or God to help me out. But now that I look about it, I'm like, you couldn't fucking take me to a hospital, It's probably why I'm fucked in the head nowadays. That one fucking smack to the road. And I also remember we used to go to this amusement park in Sandusky, Ohio called Cedar Point, right? And I think I was just allowed to get on the rides, right? I mean, I was tiny. And there was this ride called the Mining Ride. I think it was called, like the mining something. The Mine Ride, that's what it was called. And basically it was a ride, and it had like mining carts and shit. I don't know if it's still there or not, but she's like, all right, we're going to go on this roller coaster. I know you're scared, blah, blah, blah. So I sat with her, and the whole time I got my fucking head buried in her chest, like, I'm going to fucking die. Mom, I'm going to die, right? But as a mother, she just put her arm around me, let me bury my face and hide, and just kept telling me it was going to be okay. And guess what? It was okay. And it was just the stories like that. Me and my mom, I was a mama's boy. And I'm going to be honest with you, and anybody in my family out here want to disagree with me, I don't care. But my sister, my oldest sister, and my mom are the ones that pretty much raised me. And they spoiled me and made me the fucking asshole I am today. And I appreciate them for that. So it's okay, though. It's okay. They didn't realize I was going to be this asshole, I'm sure, when I was little. But talk to my sister Faye, and she'll tell you I've been an asshole my whole life. Probably wouldn't say that, but someone's got to be an asshole in the family. And why not good old Splat? But I really just want to... This episode was just for me to get... to not sit around and be depressed and miss my mom. And what I want to say is, I may not have a whole lot of listeners or anything, but you guys have been my therapy so far in this month. Sucks for me. It's my mom. It's Mother's Day. It's my mom's death day, 1 week before she died, and then it's her fucking birthday, right? So everybody that knows me knows that month is, I'm a little, I could be distant. I'm drunk a lot more. I'm a toxic person in the month of May. And I feel like doing this show, this podcast, you guys have been my psychiatrist, my medicine to get healthy up here in the old mine grapes. And I just want to thank everybody out there, first of all. But this is a Mother's Day episode, so we're going to focus on the moms out there, right? And mothers out there, let me just tell you, no matter what you're going through with your children, you may think they hate you at this time, or they dislike you. But in reality, deep down inside, they're going to regret that, and they love you. They really do love you. And all the kids out there that aren't talking to their mothers, pick up the fucking phone, dum-dum. Call your mother. Hey, Coco. Call your mother and tell her that no matter what you two are going through, that you love her. Because even when you're fighting with somebody, especially your mom or your dad, just make amends, man. Please, for me, for everybody, for your mom's sake. I mean, your mom's worry, right? It doesn't matter how old you get, where you are, when you are, how far away you are. Mothers worry. So if you're holding a grudge against your mom and you're not having talked to her in years or months or days, stop it. Fucking get your head out of your ass and go spend time with your mom. Especially in these times, a lot of us like my age, they have older moms. And with this COVID-19, all this bullshit, you don't know. I mean, it's really a fucking crapshoot nowadays. And it was like I was out last night and I saw people with their moms, and I'm like, man, that is fucking great. And, a little part of me was like a little jealous or envious because I miss my fucking mom, man. And I miss those wasted years that I should have told her, I love you. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for everything, protecting me and doing the things you were supposed to do. I also want to say to my sister, you're also kind of like my mother. I get mad at you sometimes, but I love you, and I love you like a mother. And I don't know. I just have to, I keep saying it, I miss it. I miss my fucking mother. And if your mother's alive out there and she's still around, enjoy it. Enjoy it and take her out for Mother's Day. Take her out for a favorite spot. Even if you ain't got a lot of money, I'll fucking take her to McDonald's and get her to sit down and bullshit with her. Get off your fucking phone and talk to your parents or your mother. You say with your dad. Go talk to your dad. Fuck. But today I just want to give thanks to the mothers out there. And I'm sorry if this episode's boring or too serious, but you know what? I'm doing this, and I'm dedicating this to my mother because I think if she saw what I was doing right now, not that I'm famous or anything like that, I think she would appreciate this podcast that I'm doing. She would encourage me. Maybe she wouldn't like it because of the swearing and the topics, but she wouldn't dismiss it either. And Mom, I love you. I fucking miss you. And to all the mothers out there, I want to say to my nieces, my sisters, my baby's mother, I just want to say this right now. As much as me and my baby's mother have been through shit together, and good times, bad times, I just want to tell you, you're a great fucking mother, and don't ever think otherwise. Even if you're angry at me or you're not angry at me, thank you for raising a fucking great daughter. A fucking perfect daughter. Okay? Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to my baby's mother. My sisters, you guys have taken up the slack where Mom left off, and I love you for that. I may not show it or act like it sometimes, but I absolutely adore you guys for that. My nieces, you guys are amazing. I watched you grow up, and now you have kids of your own. Happy Mother's Day. I love every single fucking one of you guys. Okay? This other part goes out to my mother fur baby mothers, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Let's say you're a lady and you don't have kids, but you do, and they're your cats or your dogs or your flying hamsters, whatever the fuck. Happy Mother's Mother's Baby Day, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Happy Mother's Day to stepmoms out there that maybe don't get any credit, and they're doing a lot of work that some of us don't realize. So, stepmothers, happy fucking Mother's Day, okay? And where are we going? Who else we got here? We got the foster parents, foster mothers. You're still a fucking mom. Just because somebody's not your biological children, you are still a mom and you are appreciated. Happy Foster Mother's Day. Okay. And I encourage everybody to enjoy this day with your mom. I'm repeating myself, but I don't care. One, I'm hungover. Two, this is really a hard episode for me right now, right? I'm trying to put on a face where you can't tell that I'm broken inside, and I am fucking broken inside. So if this is a little too boring and all over the place, you know why. But I had to do it for my own fucking sanity. So across the board, happy Mother's Day. I love you guys. Mothers are important. That's why we call it Mother Earth, not Father Earth. And I want to say today is your day. I hope you get the flowers, the chocolates, the jewelry, the food, the whatever from your kids. And if they don't show you some love today, moms, you can pick up the phone and go, hey, even if it's a little smart ass, yeah, happy Mother's Day to me too, and then hang up. So I think the grudge, I have to say this last, the old Jerry Springer last thought or whatever, but I have to tell, and I said it before, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but call your mom. Call your mom, whoever she is, or whoever you call mom. Tell her you love her, and then you're happy she's in your life. Because one day you're going to end up like I am, very sad and broken and dying in times of desperate, fucking asking your mom for advice, all this shit. I don't get that fucking option anymore, right? But you do. So make it fucking happen. Please, I'm begging you. So I think I'm done yapping and lapping and fucking. This is the special episode of Splatts Unicorner Mother's Day special. And please go to the Facebook Unicorner page and give me some feedback, some topics you want to talk about for the regular show. Now, if you want me to do a bonus show on something important, like Mother's Day, mental health, we're going to be doing an after-school special episode on invisible diseases soon. So that'll be coming up in the future. You can watch the show on YouTube at Splat420 Chappelle, and that's capital, all caps. And again, I'm gonna let everybody go, but Mom, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy birthday. I miss you. I miss you so much more. And I hope everybody enjoyed the song I made for my mother. That'll be at the top of the episode. So, good day, everybody. All the moms out there, I love you. Have a great day. All you children, give your mom the love she fucking deserves today, okay? Stay high, stay fly, and you know the rest.